literally my heart is racing right now. Look, I've given my time a lot of thought. And yes, I have been quiet for a good amount of time for the last couple of days. Realistically, I have been. And I've had a lot of people reach out to me, even today, and asking me why I haven't said anything. Why are you so silent? And I reflected on this a little bit the other day with my wife, and I just need to reiterate something. There's all of this that's happening right now, and just excuse my language, and if it gets misconstrued, I'm going to say this, is that no matter what you say, somebody is always going to criticize the words that you speak. It does not matter what you say. And for me, Black Lives Matter, okay? Plain and simple. And the one thing that I want to make sure that myself and whoever is watching this can understand this concept is that there is no Black Lives Matter but. Okay? Let me re-say that. It's not Black Lives Matter, but what about the unborn children? Black Lives Matter, but what about black on black crime? Or Black Lives Matter, but what about what happened way back in the day? That's not what we're talking about. I had a friend that posted, he said, listen, when you were in elementary school and you got hurt and you cut your finger, the teacher administered a Band-Aid to the student that was hurt. The teacher didn't get up and give Band-Aids to the entire class. And what I'm saying is that Black Lives matter today. They mattered yesterday. They will continue to matter going on. What's hurting right now is the Black community. That's what's happening right now. And to let me relay the message to you of where I'm at. I believe that all lives matter, but there is no Black Lives Matter, but all lives matter. Okay? There is no me saying right now that Black Lives Matter, but let's make sure and cover the topic about the unborn children. That is where my heart's at. I will always stand that all lives matter. And that life itself is so precious from when it's being created into the womb until it's out into a full grown man that is walking on the street, or a full grown woman that is walking on the street. But please, I'm telling you, I'm asking you, just to peel back and for one moment pause. That if you're continuously saying that this topic matters, but let's focus on all these other things, that's not the point. The point is that right now, Black Lives Matter. That is the topic of discussion. The reason I have been silent, the reasons why I haven't said so much is because for me, it is a heart posture. It comes from the heart. And for me, I needed to decide on what I need to do for my family, my wife, my kids, and the way that I structure the things that I say and the things that I do. If I decide to not partake in all of the other things that are going on, and I decide to have a conversation with my wife on how this house is led in teaching our kids the importance of what is happening, then that is what I am going to do. Let me tell you this. Jesus rode on a donkey. Right after that, he went into the temples and started flipping over tables with righteous anger. And that is what I will follow. I'm pissed off, man. I'm pissed off. And I have this anger that is so deeply rooted into myself, and I have to understand what is the reason why. Why do I feel like this? Why does it hit me? Even if I'm light, why does it affect me? And I'm calling up the church. I'm calling up all types of people, man. We all have to come together. And yes, listen, you've done peaceful protests, didn't work. Rioting and looting and being angry and going out there, man, some of it doesn't work. For me personally, I have to be spirit-led in these conversations and say that this is a heart issue. This is, yes, there's a skin issue, but it's deeper than that. This is a sin issue because our entire nation was not based off of color. Our entire nation was based off of having God at the root, deeply planted into the ground. And let me ask you this. As we are going through these times, are we producing good fruit? Are we producing good fruit? I ask you the same question. Because I know that it starts at home. And yes, there's an uproar. Yes, I'm respecting what everybody else's decision is of what they think is right in their eyes to move forward with the world's current circumstances, with the nation's current circumstances. And right now, what I am doing for me, of what I know what I can do, is call on my brothers and sisters in Christ and call up the people that have a voice to speak up and to pray. Yes, to pray. Some people may say, prayer and God is not enough. Yes, there's actions that follow that. But there's a big difference. Listen, it literally said that my phone was overheating and I had to plug it in. Ain't it? Hey, that's a testament in itself. Sometimes we be getting way too overheated and we need to just plug into the source. So that's what I have to say today. I'm going to come back and I'm going to bring a whole bunch of my peoples with me. But that's what I'm saying today. Black lives matter. There is no but. Focus on what it is today.